Previously on Famous Food.
To a successful journey.
And one of you is gonna be a partner with us in a new restaurant.
I'm Mike Mallon.
And I'm Lonnie Moore. We've opened 12 of the hottest restaurants all over the country with some of the highest profile celebrity investors. Now we're opening up a new restaurant on the Sunset Strip and we're looking for a celebrity partner.
We're looking for someone to roll up their sleeves and actually work in one of the toughest businesses around.
So we found 7 celebrities that are willing to do just that.
And we're giving them only 28 days and $150,000 to successfully open a brand new hit restaurant.
And in the end, they can get the place up and running to our high standards. We'll choose one of them to become our partner.
It's up to you guys to come up with not only a concept, but a name.
So I think fame.
Fame is a great name.
I see Heidi as a go-getter like me.
So here's the strategy. We have the most connections.
She really did kind of want to team up.
Let's get ourselves a restaurant.
There is no way I'm giving up this checkbook. Money is power.
My friend Richie Palmer is willing to help us design the menu. Richie, how many clubs did I run? Several.
Nobody cares about 1970.
You've been bugging me all day, telling me I don't know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing.
You don't talk to me like that.
You
Shut
know?
the up.
We can't do this in no 28 days. Hell no.
The concept for the menu is a soul and Italian fusion.
In all due respect, it sucks, the idea.
There's an alternate. That's her idea.
Let's hear it.
I kind of like wooden picnic tables.
I love it.
I like that
Love
idea.
it.
I hate picnic. I think we went from 5-star to drive-through.
Look. Listen. Look, I got it. Sit down, man.
Honey, let's have a nice, organized
The
meeting.
recipes,
That's what we're gonna do.
come up with recipes.
Look. Hold up.
Okay, we have a lot to cover, you guys, like a
Let's have a
lot.
nice, organized
That's my thought.
All right, so the first thing is determine the restaurant concept. So we pretty much have that, right? So this also says that we need to hire an interior designer. That's important, hiring a designer. We all have to work together or else nobody wins anything, but we all have to stand out individually at the same time. So I'm the one that Mike and Lonnie will pick when it's done. Jake, you have an interior designer, so we need to figure out if we can meet with her. But they also
she's
have
quite
that.
famous.
Yeah, and that's important.
We get on our phones, we start calling people we know. I'm opening up a restaurant with a really close group of friends.
Hello, is this the interior designer?
Could you please call DJ Paul from the rap group 36 Mafia?
But we're running on a really lean budget.
We also only have 28 days to do it.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that. Good luck with that one.
Hello?
Full voicemail.
Forget about it. Get a yellow paper and let's design the place. Right here, put it in the middle.
No, that's why we need the decorator.
No, you don't.
Yes.
I designed all my clubs.
Oh my God, that was 1970.
Oh, you know, stop with this 1970s stuff.
Jesus,
I could go open up a club tomorrow. Get out of here.
2011.
Finding these people is not as easy as it may seem.
Richie told you to come over? Richie's good people, right?
You know.
Huh? I know I gotta step up if I'm gonna be Mike and Lonnie's partner. Having 20 years of experience, I knew the first thing you gotta do is you gotta clean up the kitchen. So I called people to clean the kitchen, and I paid them out of the budget, $100 a man. There were 3 guys, and I was the only one that saw that. Nobody was listening to me. You know, wash these glasses. You know, we need to start living in here. Capiche? Do you understand Italian? How do you say big pussy in Spanish? El Grando? I gotta get this kitchen clean. It's filthy. Big pussy, El Grando, whatever. But now we gotta do the bar. Then take the off.
Good morning.
Hi.
What up,
good
man?
Morning.
What up?
Can I address something even though everyone's not here? I just want to say, you know, we don't have a lot of money, and as you know, I'm getting everybody to do everything for nothing. So here's the deal. We have $150,000 to open up a restaurant. The only way that that's possible is to use our celebrity and to call it in on trade.
Listen to me.
Can I just
Listen to
wait,
me.
wait.
We gotta get this kitchen clean. It's $300.
$300 is a lot of money to
For
clean
what?
that kitchen.
They're here already.
Free.
Trade. Can I be any clearer? Trade.
But that's $300.
Danielle, I'm not sending those 3 Mexicans
I'm not
home.
asking you to send people home. It aggravates me when people waste money. Last night, the checkbook was handed to me to be my sole responsibility.
Doing it again
$300
today?
is very, very expensive.
To clean this place?
To clean the kitchen.
No, they're gonna clean the whole place.
For
They're
the
gonna do the
entire-
bathrooms. They're gonna do the bar. They're gonna do that. They're gonna do everything.
It's for the entire restaurant.
Yeah.
Is it $300 solid?
No. I got 3 guys today, so we can start cooking tomorrow.
What
3
did
guys.
you agree to give them?
I don't care if I pay them out of my own pocket.
Okay, perfect.
Are you kidding me? This broad said, you can't go over $300. I said, fine, I'll pay the rest. When there's money in the cash register, I'll go get my money back. That's the way I operate. Don't give me these obstacles because it's causing agita. And when I get agita, I'm not a happy camper. First thing you do is you come in here attacking me for hiring 3 guys to clean the kitchen up. I'll worry about that.
I did not attack you.
Well, whatever. I'm trying to be
I
nice to you.
sat down calmly and said,
Yeah,
we need
you
to have
said, Vinny, anything over $300, you gotta pay for it, I'll pay for it.
No, actually, you offered. Did he offer?
Yeah, I did offer.
Yeah, he offered.
I will not take this. Same.
Y'all
Thank
crazy.
you.
All right, here to see Jake.
What's up, man?
I'm sorry, my mouth is full. Very nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good.
What up, homie?
He's the architect and the designer.
You good?
So today, we just need to find a designer. So I brought Brock in to meet with the group. He's local here in Los Angeles, has a big resume. We're developing this concept called Picnic and making it kind of feel like an outdoorsy type 4 to 5-star dining experience. And we're right in the middle of just throwing ideas on the table.
Not to butt heads with any of you guys, but really the idea of a picnic on Sunset Boulevard, I mean, do you think that that's upscale enough?
I love this guy. Even Brock says that picnic concept is not gonna work. I still think we should have called it BAME, which is a no-brainer.
Say it was picnic, like what's the first thing that really comes into your mind?
Boy, I think if it were a picnic, I think that you guys are gonna be stuck here. It would seem playing way down to what an evening restaurant would be. I mean, this is Sunset Plaza.
Brock, I don't know that he was able to wrap his mind around what we were trying to do.
Take it easy, man. Drinks on me next time, man.
So here we are, back to square one.
I don't like picnic tables, and I'll tell you why. We're still a restaurant. We're not a picnic. This is the Strip. We're not outside in the wilderness. People here are gonna want to have a nice place to sit when they eat.
I feel like she hates the whole picnic idea because it's my idea, not her idea, and it probably drives her crazy. But
You know what? Mike and Lonnie love it, so I'm gonna keep fighting for it.
Everyone needs a nice leather chair, a nice back. We need seating that's like elegant. What do you think of that?
I like the picnic idea. I think it's really cute. And I like the name Picnic, or like PB&J or something like that. Stop already. Mike and Lonnie already said that they don't like this, so we need to move on. This is the perfect reason why I don't want to make an alliance with Danielle. Ashley's idea is working out better and it's a better concept, so if anything, I'm gonna be more on board with her.
I would not go to a place called Picnic for a romantic.
I would.
Me as a mom, we take chicken, and we take coleslaw, and we take potato salad.
Me as a picnic, this is what I take.
What do you
I
take?
take expensive wine, Gouda and cheese and brie.
I think today, I'm sensing a difference between Heidi and I.
I think with the menu, American is the key to the picnic theme.
What exactly defines American food?
It's hot dogs, hamburgers, chicken. We're gonna be the next burger joint.
It's not hot dogs, hamburgers. America's like Amish chicken and salmon, beet salad. And we can do pictures of like lemonade and like sangria and like with this thing open in the sun, it's amazing.
Guys, what's happening?
So Mike steps in right in the middle of us arguing about what the menus should be.
Hey guys, how's it coming in the search for a designer?
I decided to pop in and see how the group was doing as far as finding a designer. The design of the restaurant, especially in Hollywood, is very important. Believe it or not, in a crazy way, sometimes the decor is actually more important than the food.
We have 26 days.
Right.
The whole concept has just gone out the window, and the menu went American. I'm a little frustrated because we got burgers there, burgers and chops there.
I just had the conversation right before to reassure her that it's not hot dogs and hamburgers, and she's totally throwing me under the bus.
I don't mean Americana is like a sexier Americana though. I don't mean hot dogs
I don't think beef
and hamburgers. You're mental. I'm sorry.
Really? You're gonna call me names?
No, because you don't.
Come on,
there's no
Ashley.
need to go there.
There's no reason for you to call me a name.
Because I just told you before he got here that it's not hot dogs and hamburgers, and you come in here and you say they want to do hot dogs and hamburgers.
I'm sorry, I think she is mental.
Don't go there.
You don't go there, okay? Seriously, I'm sorry, but...
You're sorry you called me a name?
No, I'm not sorry I called you a name.
You know, before you call someone a name, you might just go through what you've done that I'm gonna fire back with. And you might just pray to God at that moment that I don't do it in front of anybody. Because, sweetheart, I was standing on my feet when I became famous.
Name calling aside, I think you guys have to start tightening up as a team. If I may make an observation, you're not working very efficiently right now, and what I would like to recommend, we have a designer. He's a really good young concept guy.
His name's Scott. I'll call him and see if he can maybe stop by later today.
You don't have to hire him. It's totally your choice. This is you know, your project.
I found the visit very disappointing. You know, these guys are supposed to be finding a designer, and they seem to be just bickering and acting like a bunch of children. And to be a great operational partner, you have to learn how to work with teammates. I cannot stress enough how important it is that these 7 people figure out a way to work together, because if they don't, there is zero chance that this restaurant is ever gonna open.
All right, guys, see you later. Bye. Bye, Heidi.
you.
Bye, Jake.
By now, I'm pissed. I am not gonna look like an ass in front of the boss. I will be a lady. I blow off my steam in private.
I'm just going to the bathroom.
I walk down the hallway towards the bathroom. I see Heidi.
I'm sick of it. Disrespecting me?
Step back and breathe for a minute.
She disrespected me in front of the Dolce owner.
Danielle, you know, I don't want to be a duo with her. I don't want to be in her drama. She's kind of like a mess over there.
Desperate house. Yeah, she's pissed.
Saying I'm sorry goes a long way with me.
I don't know, you know.
You're a hooker and you're not sorry?
She just called me that.
Called you what?
You heard.
Danielle, she was like, that hooker! And I was like, where? Oh, I know who you talking about. I got my 5,500 ready. You bet?
I've made so many mistakes in my past, and I own them. But I closed that chapter and I opened a new one. And everybody makes mistakes. And I didn't come on this show to open a restaurant to have somebody call me a hooker. I've gone through all of that, and in the end, I'm not proud of it, but it's made me a bigger, stronger, wiser person. And I hope that nobody have to go through that with their daughter like my parents had to go through with me. I never said hot dog or hamburger once, and for you to say that that was the concept, that's just out of line. Like,
in front of the owner of the Dolce Group, you call me a name?
Being with a married man who is a governor as a call girl, I think I'd be a little nervous to call anyone any names.
you stay over there, I'll stay over here, and that's it. We'll get this restaurant open.
Fine with me.
Danielle's making enemies fast, you know what I'm saying? First Vinny, then Heidi, then Ashley, you know what I'm saying? But Danielle is strong, you know what I'm saying? She gonna go the whole way, you know what I'm saying? You got somebody like that on your side, it'll help.
Never been in a position like this. That's what she said.
Coming up.
Can't take anyone yelling at me anymore.
They could not get it done. It sounds like a broken record with her. You're the worst. Let us not come back. Let her go back to desperate whatever.
I just want to go.
And later.
We're in a lot of trouble. We're over budget. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are all putting on aprons and waiting tables.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Scott, Vanassi,
Hey,
nice to meet you.
nice to meet you.
I talked to Mike. He said you guys might need some help, so I came in to see
We're
what
like
you guys
a hot
have.
mess.
Scott is our potential designer. Mike and Lonnie have used him before and they referred us to him. You know, we're creative people, but we need a professional interior designer to take our concept and our ideas and just really run with it.
Tell me more about Picnic.
Okay, so-
I mean, first of all, my reaction to it was that it sounded kind of cute.
We loved fame, but now I would love to present status.
Status? Mike and Lonnie, they didn't like fame, so I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna like status.
We want people to get them upstairs. You have to almost make it like it's status to go to the top, status to go upstairs.
I think if you have status, you don't have to call your restaurant status, and you should not call your restaurant status. To me, it sounds a little trite.
I agree with Scott. Status sounds like a gym, like a disco.
If we have to do the picnic tables, I really don't like picnic tables. I'm 48 years
Here's the
old.
thing.
I don't
What we
see
would
my
do is
A-lister friends coming upstairs to use the picnic tables.
I see it way more sophisticated
I mean,
than
we're not gonna be
picnic
doing,
tables.
like-
If we do picnic tables, they're
Can't
going to be
do,
painted like a really cool color with something really cool above it,
I
with
can't
wheatgrass
picture
down the
picnic
middle of
tables.
it. It's not going to look dumb and lame and cute and baskety. It would be high-end, sophisticated.
The cavalry showed up. The cavalry showed up.
I love picnic.
Scott knocked it out of the park. Concept-wise and presentation-wise, he gets it. This guy is so creative. I think this is our guy.
I would love to be a part of this and be able to help you guys and have this be much less stressful.
Tell this guy to come to work. Where was he on day one?
It's a wrap. Let's call it a day.
Yes, 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 yes. So my 3 guys came back today to finish cleaning the kitchen. It's a mess. That's my goal. My guy's been here since 9 o'clock to clean the kitchen. 9 o'clock, I gotta pay him.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. So we owe somebody $300 right now.
What happens when the designer comes in here, rips all this apart, and they have to redo the kitchen? We've now just spent money that we didn't have to spend. That's why I said yesterday, I thought we went through this
They're not gonna
yesterday.
redo the kitchen, honey. We ain't got no money to redo the kitchen. Please, then you gotta get an ANSO system, health department.
Yesterday, that anything over $300 wasn't gonna come out of the...
They're coming in today for another $300.
Vinny's just not seeing the big picture. He's asking for $300, but I know it's gonna be $300 today, $300 tomorrow, and every day. So I'm gonna say no right out of the gate because I see it coming. Mike and Lonnie will soon see that I am in control of the situation.
You need the $300?
Yeah.
So tomorrow you're gonna need another $300?
No, that's it.
That's what you said yesterday, though.
Oh yeah, you know what? The kitchen wasn't done yesterday.
I'm not fighting.
Yes, you are. Go in and see what's done. They couldn't get it done, honey.
Please don't yell at me.
I'm gonna say, they could not.
I can't take anyone yelling at me anymore.
They could not get it done.
Stop fighting.
Damn, woman. You're the worst. $300. You are the worst, man.
I just really can't do this.
You didn't do anything. You're stopping me from getting my kitchen open.
Hey, man, look, you need to
I'm
fix
getting tired of that bitch.
You know, Danielle's really starting to make some enemies on this team. Every second, it's another drama or another situation that comes up that she's like yelling about. If we don't come together and work as a team, we're never gonna get this place open.
$300 dollars. Are you serious, Juice? You got a $65,000 watch on you. Talking about $300.
I'm giving, hey,
you get this to a stripper.
Yeah.
Every day I walk in here, people are calling me a bitch. I left New Jersey and I left the Housewives for this reason.
I'm getting this goddamn place open, and I'm tired of DJ. You know they couldn't get the kitchen done yesterday. You know that.
Anytime I open my mouth, I get attacked. Everybody else can voice their opinion, but because I guess I'm just the punching bag.
Why is she doing this to me, man?
She just left.
Let us not come back. Let her go back to desperate whatever.
I can't be treated like this. I deserve so much better than this. I just want to go. I just want to leave.
That's why I don't live in no broads. That. I'd rather be gay. I'm going over to West Hollywood and finding myself a man.
Oh, my God.
You hear that, Jake? Let's go out tonight. Jake, I'm serious. I get a man in 10 minutes, man.
No, less than that.
I'm picking up a transvestite on Santa Monica Boulevard. I'm gonna party for the rest of this show. Call me Transvestite Vinny.
I think, first of all, the transvestite thing ain't good for your mafia image.
I don't give a about my image no more. I want to get this kitchen open, brother.
Vinny's so mad at Danielle right now, he don't even know what he want to do with himself sexually in the future.
See what I got here? This is called a scar. This is called a triple bypass.
Don't let no woman run you crazy, man. Don't stop a show, man. Don't stop a show.
Coming up.
If we don't start agreeing, we ain't getting nowhere.
How would you feel about maybe breaking up into 2 teams?
I like that, yeah. I think it should be easy to get along with.
You guys are not going to allow anyone to disrespect me.
And later.
If we spend 85 on this, we're not gonna get it open.
I think we should still use this dude.
Maybe a mistake. It's basically, we're gonna roll the dice. We've got Mike and Lonnie coming. We're talking about having Scott come back.
I think this dude is good. I think we just tell him how much money we got.
That's what I'm talking about. If you can get that on the phone right now, let's call him and let's get it over with.
So Danielle's not here, and without her being there, we decide that we can really get some work done.
Hello, Scott.
Scott, what it do, man?
What's going on?
We're trying to find out what kind of deal you can work us on the price.
All right.
We got 20 racks.
Got what?
20 racks.
Oh, God.
Scott,
What is the cheapest that you think that you can put together this place?
But we want it to look good, Scott.
It's going to cost you, I don't know if you're going to be shocked or not, but it's going to cost you at least $85,000, $90,000.
So we're talking with Scott, and he proposes $85,000. That is just a little bit less than 2/3 of our entire budget.
Scott, we don't have 55. Can you do something for 55? With us, man. 55.
No, I mean, no.
60?
I can't.
Okay, I tell you what, 70. Come on, man.
Hey, Scott.
72.5.
To buy stuff.
What are we gonna get for $85,000?
You'll get the floor plans. I'll deal with the city. I'll get all the permitting. I'll deal with power, sound requirements, all the electrical, the furniture, the tables, the chairs, carpet, window treatments, trees, greens. I'll deck out the front entrance on the entire overall concept, the entire look and feel and ambiance.
But can you do it for 75?
I think you guys need to do a little bit more work before you give me a number. You need to know where your other costs are.
There's a lot that's going to happen for that $85,000. But what about the other 100 things that we have to buy to try to open up a restaurant?
I don't think you guys want to build something that you're not going to be proud of.
Hey.
So you're the girl they sent me?
You know, I know Danielle is really upset about the fight she had with Vinny. I feel like I need to go downstairs and kind of talk to her. I feel really sorry for her. She's got a lot of pain in her life.
The girls didn't want to come down?
No, I actually wanted to. I was afraid that you were gonna leave. And
I'm not leaving the show.
Good.
That I'm not doing.
Good.
Vinny, big pussy, is going to make me leave.
Vinny, he does well when he focuses on specific tasks.
And I'm fine with that as long as it's not coming out of our budget. If he wants to pay his buddies to come and clean the kitchen, he's not spending my money.
Our money.
I need water. Jake just doesn't get it. I mean, he should know by now. I'm in control. That's what happens after you hyperventilate, get upset. I've had a morning already.
Don't ever let a guy do that to you.
But maybe you don't want to hire her for that. Maybe you want to say, okay, listen. We don't
When I returned to the restaurant upstairs, the girls have totally taken a united front in the opposite direction of me.
We have a budget from Scott.
Scott came in.
And he
I
said,
actually am supposed to be doing the budget for
yeah,
the
we're all doing
150
budget.
grand.
Okay, great. We're all doing budgets.
I can see Heidi thinking to herself, Danielle's weaknesses are showing through. She sees that as an opportunity to try to get into my position and into my place as a leader.
So we decided to check in and see if they actually have a chance of getting this thing open. Restaurant pitch take 2.
Okay, Ashley and I are gonna pitch this morning. Okay, we talked to Scott, the interior designer, and he gave us an all-round budget for $85K. So we're thinking, if you guys like it, because there's another picnic restaurant, Picnic at Sunset.
That'd be the name.
That would be the name. And maybe having special picnic themed food come, and it can come in a picnic basket or some cute kind of style like that.
My big concern right now is the name Picnic. I know if I own a restaurant named Picnic, another one opened up Picnic on Sunset, I would call my lawyer. And if we're gonna put this money into this great concept, which I like the picnic idea, why not find a name that goes with that? This is gonna be a fun restaurant. So now let's think, where do we go from here?
You guys having fun working together?
Fun. Nobody is agreeing on a goddamn thing.
Here's what's going on, guys. I come up with an idea, I get here 8:30 in the morning, I had my guys here to work, and then I have an argument with a person here, and it's like, okay, can I just do my thing? And I'm gonna tell you something, if we don't start agreeing, we ain't getting nowhere.
How would you feel about maybe breaking up into 2 teams for the next 48 hours? One team is design, and one team will be food.
So once again, there's so much tension in this room. If they don't start working together, they are never gonna get this place open. And if that happens, nobody wins and nobody becomes a partner. At this point, it's probably better to split them up so we could actually get some work done. Chef and menu team 1, design team 2.
So Mike tells us to split into 2 teams, and I think it's a fantastic idea. I'm gonna do so much better being away from Danielle.
I wanna do like labor, bar, and stuff like that. What team is that?
That's a different team. But maybe you will head that up. You'll head up, and that'll be your one department, and you'll have no one to argue with.
Vinny will be his own.
Yeah, you guys.
Vinny cleans the office.
All right.
We got to get going.
Bring us some results, guys. I think this was good. We made a lot of progress in the last 24 hours.
I really want to make Lonnie and Mike so proud and so happy. This is our chance to show what we have. We're going to outshine the opposite team.
So the new team is you gonna be on design with Jake
And Ashley.
and Ashley.
And you guys are in the kitchen.
And we on kitchen.
Great.
All right.
So Ashley and I and Jake do the interior design team. Juicy J, DJ Paul, and Danielle do the menu team, and then Vinny's on his own team. He's the laborer. So we really have 3 teams.
If we're gonna be a team, I want to know that you guys are not gonna allow anyone to disrespect me.
Glad I'm on Danielle's team, you know what I'm saying? She's a foodie as well, you know what I'm saying? She's Italian. All of them know how to cook. Danielle's the type of girl you want to hang with, you know what I'm saying? She's kick-ass, you know what I'm saying? That's who you need on your team. Those kind of people.
Yeah, those guys.
You know what? I'm not talking to Ashley until she apologizes. I don't hear anything she has to say, and I'm not here for her.
Did you guys get in a fight or something?
Yeah. It was just bad. It was just a bad, ugly, nasty. She's just a vile person.
I definitely think Danielle, has tried to form an alliance with 3-6. This is a very strategic businesswoman. She has her own agenda and her own plan, so obviously I don't trust her.
This is a team thing, but it's also divide. They're all in it for themselves.
I think Heidi is separating herself from me because she's sensing that I am her competition.
I do not want us to underestimate the power that Heidi has. She's got as many A-listers as I do. Maybe not the exact same ones, but we do know a few of the same people.
Danielle think that people are out to get her, you know what I'm saying?
Getting a little paranoid about the situation.
Coming up.
I hope Mike and Lonnie like this. I'm definitely going to prove that I'm a valuable asset.
We're gonna do a capellini alla Danielle.
Danielle trying to load the menu up with all her stuff.
Roasted fingerling potatoes.
I will prove to them that I am the most worthy partner.
Hey, how
Hey,
are
buddy.
you? How are you?
Hey, good to see you. You too. Jake, how's it going, buddy? Doing all right? Good to see you. Good to see you.
So Scott quoted us $85,000, and that's a lot of money. I mean, it's half of our budget, and it's a lot of money. So we asked him to come over and show us what we would get for that amount of money if we hired him.
This has to go. We could do panels of fabric, damask, or dupioni silk or something, and do uplights.
Oh, I'd love that.
On the way up, we would do frame pieces of something that's sort of abstract. I like the idea of doing something down the middle of this space, create seating along here, and pick great chairs. Putting a Kentia palm right there and a great pot that's yellow or green or in the color scheme that we're talking about.
What colors do you automatically think when you hear picnic?
I think of a lot of like organic colors, but also I love the color of like the inside of a watermelon.
I think that's a really good name for maybe the restaurant. What do you think of the name Watermelon?
Melons.
No, but it's one word, watermelon.
Melons.
What is sort of the time frame that you guys are looking for?
The sooner the better.
Why don't we come back tomorrow? We can revisit like the more overall look.
Scott really seems to know what he's talking about, and he's got a great vision for this restaurant, but the problem is he is really expensive.
Thank you so much.
I'll see you later.
I actually have a recipe for a chopped salad that's pretty incredible.
Tomorrow, I really want to impress Lonnie and Mike with the menu. So tonight, we are going to work late.
We're gonna do a capellini alla Danielle with red chili pepper olio and lemon zest with Parmigiano.
I have some of my own original recipes that I must be able to incorporate.
On the side, we're gonna serve my recipe of roasted fingerling potatoes with shallots, rosemary, and olio.
Danielle trying to load the menu up with all her stuff.
We should have named the restaurant Danielle's.
I should put this as my recipe so they ask me what the recipe is.
I will prove to them that I am the most worthy partner.
I hope Mike and Lonnie like this tomorrow. I think the design team at this point is so strong. I'm definitely going to push forward. I'm going to get this done and prove to Mike and Lonnie and everybody else that I'm a valuable asset to this team. Even like this, I love that with that. It's so plain, it's so simple. It just brings that old picnic vibe, but more sophisticated. How long have we been here for?
Almost 12 hours. Not too bad yet.
morning.
So, new day, and we need to make a decision about Scott.
We need more included for 85.
No, I
If we
agree.
spend 85 on this, we're not gonna get it open.
We've got a very limited budget, and I don't know that we can afford Scott. But we only have 24 days left, and we don't have a plan B.
So we've got at least 2,000 in silverware. We've got another 1,000 in plates that we're gonna have to get.
Those are realistic
At
numbers.
least
They'll be thinking
incidentals.
about it. Think about how
I
much
guarantee
dishes
you, we've
and
not thought of
plates shit cost.
$10,000 worth of stuff we need. I guarantee you, absolutely, hands down.
This is gonna leave us with $55,000 to do everything else. I know about business. I've run 3 successful businesses, so running the restaurant is gonna be tough if we blow the budget on Scott.
I don't know the right answer to this question, and if we walk on this, it may be a mistake.
It's gonna be.
It's basically, we're gonna roll the dice.
Coming up.
What happened with the budget?
Everybody wants a lower budget.
I'm over here.
We need to settle this
We
tonight.
don't need to keep negotiating about
This
$5,000.
is the most important aspect of the restaurant.
We can't afford Scott.
Money is power. Is there any way to shave anything off the 85?
We're not gonna get this job, and my company's not gonna work a deal.
And I'm holding all the power right now.
How are you?
Can I just say there's a totally cool vibe in here now? It feels like I'm a part of something that you guys are doing already.
Did you see the walls out
Okay, I like that. That is so, you don't know what that means to me as a guy that's designing this with you. The fact that you took the time,
our
put that
concept.
together. I so want to work with you guys, and I so hope you have the budget so I can help you execute this restaurant. What happened with the budget?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I thought we had the same budget,
Yeah.
but obviously everybody wants a lower budget.
Is there any way to shave anything off the 85 grand?
No.
Nowhere.
No. I have so much experience in developing these budgets.
And
This
I
has
know
been
what it's
engineered
I just thought
and
it
very
doesn't hurt
thoughtful,
to ask.
and a lot of thought has gone into what am I spending on these elements to get this restaurant to where it needs to look.
Can we knock off $5,000 for our
We'll talk
labor
about
and our
that.
work and our services?
So my company's not gonna work a deal. If you don't see the value in what we're gonna do to this restaurant, we don't need to keep negotiating about $5,000. I'm not gonna do that. Scott, I just can't. It's not what I.
We're all in agreement to bring him on board and be a part of this.
I don't know about that. I think that if we help paint and if we help do certain labor,
He's gonna, whatever he doesn't do, will get done.
We don't know that for.
I'm not comfortable with using your labor. I've never worked with them before. I'm over here.
what if we are?
I agree.
I realize the value that Scott brings. I just know that there's so many other aspects to opening this
What I've
restaurant.
said from the beginning is that this is the most important aspect of the restaurant.
Let's start designing this restaurant. Make it
Are
look
you guys
rad.
on board?
Well, let's not write a check yet.
No, I think we need to do a little vote,
Yeah.
and I think we need to settle this tonight.
Listen, this is where we are. Let me just real clear and dry, everybody. We can't afford Scott.
Yeah, we're talking about money.
Look forward to doing business with you. I wrote the check to Scott for $42,500, which is half of his asking fee. I am in control of the checkbook. Money is power. I'm gonna take the initiative and let's get going. We have to make this decision today.
Danielle takes it upon herself to hand over this check for like $42,000. And I think it's because she's, manipulative and vindictive. And for me, I think she's more of a tyrant rather than a leader.
We're not done,
Well, I think we need a dumpster outside and a permit.
I'll take care of that. Permitting is part of our agreement.
One of us, in all seriousness, will be partners in this restaurant. And I believe there's no reason it shouldn't be me.
The concept's still picnic, right? Yes. I thought about it a little bit last night. Picnic came from a French word called pique-niquer, and it means picnicking. And picnicking means running around, having fun, outside, outdoor, leisures.
I love it. I think it's really cute. I think it's really original, really fun.
Picnic-ay.
P-I-N.
Pick-the-K.
P-I-N-E.
PK Nikkei. What is that? Is that a Vietnamese restaurant?
P-I-N-E-Q-U-E. We couldn't even say it.
I don't know how to spell it, but it's perfect.
Appreciate it, man. All right. Bye, man.
I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Okay, it's 42.5 out of there. I gotta put that in the book.
We're in a lot of trouble. Yes, we are. We're over budget. Basically, what we've done is traded one problem for another. The design in getting this thing visibly appeasing to the guests is going to be easy now. What's going to be incredibly hard is running it. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You are all putting on aprons and waiting tables.
Good evening. Welcome, welcome.
How you doing? Last time, we split them into 2 teams. We asked the design team to get the look and the feel of the restaurant, and we asked the food team to focus on finding a chef and really developing the menu. Tonight, we're gonna go in and evaluate the food team versus the design team and see if we can start to hone in on individuals who might make a good operational day-to-day partner with us.
Guys, let's get back to one thing. Names. You said there's some more names on the wall here?
Scott told us the whole history of picnics and came up with the peak.
What's that one?
Picnic.
That's the French word for picnic, right?
We love it.
Picnic. I actually like it. I might not be able to say it. If you guys like it, I think me and Mike could be sold on that name. There's no other restaurant called Picnic.
So I guess Picnic it is.
Yeah, but I still like melons.
All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's do this. Somebody want to walk us through the board you have here?
Yeah, Ashley gonna do that. That was her creation. Her and Heidi did that.
Heidi and I really, it was important to us to come up with the whole theme of the picnic and the colors, but we wanted it to be really romantic and warm and inviting. But we really fell in love with these colors. It's purples and golds and greens. We kind of used that for our color palette, and from there we just branched off. We're also thinking the basket. We love the idea of bringing a basket like this to the table and having maybe a couple of starters like your breads or your cornbreads or your appetizers and having your wine, and that's how you present it to the table.
I like how you guys have taken it to the next level. We gave you guys something and you really went and delivered.
I mean, this is as good a board as when we give an idea to a design team that does it professionally as far as encapsulating the idea.
I like it. All right, this is good for 4 days. I think we've made a lot of progress.
I'm really happy that Mike and Lonnie really like our concept board. And this is a really big moment for me because this just is showing that I deserve to be here and I can be here.
Also, we did sign on Scott tonight.
We gave him half up front.
And what's half?
How much?
Half of what?
42,000.
So 85? Well, the design team did a great job. The one negative is they put so much money into the construction and design of this place, leaves very little money in the budget to actually get this thing open, which is very, very daunting. They're gonna have to stay on top of that budget day and night if we wanna get this restaurant open in time and under budget. Now, the challenge is let's make sure he gets it done for 85. Overall, Ashley, Heidi, and Jake, MVPs this week. So let's talk food.
So
where are we?
My boys and I, we sat down and we developed a menu around some of our own recipes. We really gave a description of what the ingredients are in each one of these.
So my question is, you put this together or your chef?
No, we did all last
You
night.
guys did this.
We have an Italian basket with a symphony of pastas. It's not necessary to use my own recipe in there, but I put it in because we're creating the menu, and why shouldn't I use my own recipe?
Well, I'm going to cut you off here. Just so you know, going forward, it has to be a joint effort because a chef is not going to want to cook your menu.
I totally agree.
They want to cook their menu. You give them direction, you give them suggestions, but ultimately they're the ones who have to execute it. You got to nail down a chef.
We will.
The food team definitely didn't deliver. They decided they were gonna do the menu themselves rather than go out and find a chef who does this for a living. Why they thought they were equipped to do that, I'm not really sure.
Absurd.
Yeah. Finding a chef is way more important than starting to work on the menu without one. I'm very disappointed that Danielle and 3-6 Mafia just kind of ran off and marched to the beat of their own drummer.
Everyone pick up your glasses. A little red wine, the end of day.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Looking
progress.
forward to what we have to hear. And I think Vinny, he knows what he's doing, but the pressure is on, and Vinny isn't standing out to us yet. So we don't really have a great handle on Vinny yet. Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye.
Everything is my concept.
We're not gonna sit here
and your concept, and we're the ones
That's why-
who put this whole restaurant together so far. Thank God he told them, you're not the chef putting in the ingredients. Go ahead and keep pitching your ideas that aren't working. We'll come up and pitch ones that are.
We've contributed so much, okay, creatively.
If someone like that was an owner and just like, in your face and so crazy, I wouldn't even go to the restaurant, period.
This is us.
That's us, I got
Come
this.
on now.
Come on, girl.
Let's go.
Next time on Famous Food.
Okay, I'm a little too turned on right now.
Guys have a lot to do. The clock is still ticking. Gotta nail the chef.
I'm gonna make it my personal goal to find our chef.
That is like made me so sick.
This chicken raw.
I'm going in for the kill with this one.
And you could start soon?
Not at all.
Can't.
I could not do that now.
We're not even close.
We just wasted our day here.
Danielle is definitely responsible for this one.
If we keep on wasting time like this restaurant's never getting open.
This picnic thing was my idea, right?
Now since Mike and Lonnie love the picnic idea, Ashley thinks she's in charge of everything.
You was in New York.
You should have been here working.
You went to have sex. To have.
I'm getting tired of Ashley getting on me. I don't work for her, I don't answer to her with partners.
Smack the out of you. And I ain't playing with you. You touch me one more time.
I'm actually scared for Ashley. I'm scared for me.
Touch me again, I'll throw your little ass.
Threatening to beat me up and throw me off a railing. I'm done. I quit.